May I know the
Yes,
numbers?
sir.
How many of you have done it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Just tell me.
9.
Yeah,
Yes,
nine.
sir.
1 minute. 1 minute.
Yes, sir.
Just a minute. Just a minute. Let me note down कि how many of you are doing the thing seriously. बाकी सब लोगों को भी जरा पता चलने दो. Yes. Roll number 9 is there, na? First one, roll number 9. Who else
10.
again?
17.
A 9, 10. Yes. Who else? A 17. Then
8.
A 20. A 21.
8.
56.
Huh? 8. Okay. Who else again?
6.
56.
42.
A 5, 6, 56. 32. Okay.
42, sir.
42. Okay.
29.
Huh?
12, sir.
12. Okay. Or
29. 16, sir.
20?
9.
29. Okay. Who else again? What about others? Like hardly 10, 12 members are doing the things properly. And who are all doing the efforts, ultimately they are going to get the benefit of that part. So at the end, you will be the sufferer. Right? So ऐसा समझना भी गलत है आप लोगों की चलो कुछ भी नहीं किया तो सब कुछ होता है. So ultimately your knowledge is improving. So knowledge कोई आपसे नहीं ले सकता है. If you are not at all serious, so भगवान जाने आपका what the wish you want to do it. So after so many reminders also, if you people are not at all wake upping, then it is your problem. Okay, we'll start with the today's new example. So let us write down the question. And I asked like many times, if you have any queries, questions, no one has asked me, simply sitting idle. And suppose if like you are going in the final year now, final year first sem, so there you will struggle the things. So तब पता चलता है आप लोगों को. Okay, let's start with the example. For the given specification, is my voice is audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Screen दिखता है ना?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
हाँ, sir.
For the given specification, design an analog Butterworth filter. Design an analog Butterworth filter. The question is like this: 0.9 less than or equals to mod h of j omega. So I'm just taking the different ways of asking the questions. I think if you observe the questions which I am giving you, they are not in the same format. So these are the different ways of asking the question. So we are trying to understand the different kinds. So 0 less than or equals to 0.2 pi. Then mod j omega, h of j omega is less than or equals to 0.2 for 0.4 pi less than or equals to omega less than or equals to pi. Less than or equals to omega less than or equals to pi. Okay. So this is what the question. For the given specification, design an analog Butterworth filter. So these are the specifications given. Now, can anyone tell me like what are the specifications? or what are the factors are given in the question. Just I will give you 1 minute time to think on that, read the question carefully and relate what we all studied and then tell me. Let's see how many of you will tell it. Yes? Anybody has understood something? Yes? किसी को समझ में आया क्या? Shall I get any answer? Yes, no, something if you have in your mind. ओके, आता मला टिळा लावूनच विचारावं लागतंय. कुंकू लावून, कुंकू अगरबत्ती वगैरे सगळं दाखवून विचारावं लागतंय आता. चलो, लेट मी स्टार्ट विथ रोल नंबर 20. 20 is there?
Yes, sir.
Madam. Can you comment something on this part? Can you comment on this?
No, sir.
Okay. Roll number 18. 18 is there?
Yes, sir.
Madam. Would you like to speak something on this? What are
No,
the
sir.
specifics? What are the specifications are given? See, everyone is simply telling no, sir, is not a solution. Right? Try to speak something. Let it be wrong. Don't worry. मग ह्याचं इंडिकेशन काय होतं की तुम्हाला काहीच कळालं नाही. काहीच कळालं म्हणून तुम्ही क्वेश्चन सुद्धा विचारत नाही. Then how we will understand that you are learning the things? कळालं नसेल तर क्वेश्चन तर विचारायला पाहिजे ना, ते पण नसतं तुमच्याकडनं. जेव्हा मी क्वेश्चन विचारतो नाही सर, येत नाही सर, इज दिस इज द प्रॉपर वे? With reference to you, I am talking to all. Next, 16. Roll number 16 is there? Roll number 16. 14.
Yes, sir.
Madam, can you speak something on this part? काय अवघड आहे राव तुमचं आता. Too horrible situation. Roll number 12.
Yes, sir.
Can you speak something on this?
No, sir.
Thank you, madam. Thank you very much. कोई बताएंगे आपने खुद से? आता टिळा लावून सुद्धा काय फायदा नाही. खुद से कोई बताएंगे? सी वी वांट टू डिजाइन एंड फिल्टर. अभी फिल्टर डिजाइन करने के लिए क्या क्या स्पेसिफिकेशन चाहिए आपको? आई विल गो इन द रिवर्स वे नाउ. सो व्हाट आर ऑल यू रिक्वायर एज अ स्पेसिफिकेशन? कोई बताएंगे मुझे? टू डिजाइन एंड फिल्टर, व्हाट आर द स्पेसिफिकेशंस यू रिक्वायर? Could you speak something on this part, anybody?
Omega P, Omega S, Alpha P, and Alpha S. We
Yes,
require.
omega P, omega S, alpha P, and alpha S. Okay, then, so what this, we have seen a frequency response graph, magnitude response graph, plot केला है हमें while deriving the equation. Can you go back to that plot, magnitude frequency response? मला
Yes,
वाटतं कधी प्लॉट केला आहे मी? जर तारीख सांगाल का मॅडम? आता मला लई उलटा वापस जावं लागतंय. So while deriving an order of the equation, I have given you one plot. ठीक है? कधी सांगितलं होतं मॅडम ते?
30 September.
30th September. You please all go back to that page and look at into that diagram. So with that diagram, can you tell me now by looking at that diagram? आता थोड़ा clue देतो मैं तुम्हाला कि like I wanted to get an answer from your side. I am just giving you the clue now. At least something should come out of that part now. You just compare the diagram with this part and tell me the answer. Yes? आता ओमेगा पी आणि ओमेगा एस कुठल्या ऍक्सिस वर आहे आपला? इट इज ऑन विच ऍक्सिस?
X axis.
एक्स एक्सिस. बराबर. चलो अभी लेट मी प्लॉट इट. So this is what the diagram we have seen, right? So the diagram we have plotted as h of j omega. This is magnitude h of j omega is there with respect to omega we have plotted. ठीक है. मग यहां पे कहीं तो अपना ओमेगा पी आता है, राइट? और यहां पे अपना ओमेगा एस आता है. प्लॉट किए है क्या नहीं ऐसे?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Now, then again, on what will be there on the y-axis? क्या प्लॉट किया है हमने y-axis पे? इसका हाईएस्ट वैल्यू क्या रहता है?
1.
1. यहाँ पे 1 लिखे है. उसके बाद क्या लिखे हमने? 1 divided by, what is that I have written? 1 plus
Under root.
under root 1 plus, क्या हो रहा है बार बार?
Epsilon square.
Under root, we have written it as under root 1 plus epsilon square. उसके बाद क्या लिखे है? What we have written there?
1 upon under root
1 upon under
1
root 1
plus
plus lambda.
lambda square.
1 upon under root 1 plus lambda square, right? So this response already we have seen. ठीक है. तो अभी इसको कैसा प्लॉट किए थे हमने? How we have plotted this? कि यहाँ पे like let me take this part. तो it is like this way. यहाँ पे मैं dotted line दिखाता हूँ आपको. And here I will show the dotted line up to this spot. Okay. So then what we have done is, तो ये यहाँ से डीके होते होते तो यहाँ पे आएगा, right? So it is like this we have plotted already. Okay. So now what I called this part at omega p, what we have noted, ये आपका वैल्यू क्या है अभी? यहां से यहां तक अल्फा पी इज देयर, राइट? From this point to this point, what is this?
Alpha S.
Alpha S. Now, by looking at the question, अभी देखो, so here he has given the values. अभी ये 2 पॉइंट ओमेगा है, तो आपका ओमेगा कहां से स्टार्ट हो रहा है? पहले स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम 0 to 0.2 पाई. ठीक है, आर गेटिंग माई पॉइंट? द फर्स्ट ओमेगा वैल्यू स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम 0 to 0.2 पाई. मतलब जीरो कहां पे आएगा आपका? अभी जीरो कहां रहेगा? यहां पे जीरो रहेगा, राइट? नाउ व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ ओमेगा पी? कोई बताएंगे?
2.2 pi.
It is 0.2 pi. Then what next again? ये वैल्यू क्या है आपका? नेक्स्ट फर्दर वैल्यू इट इज डिवाइडिंग इट इनटू 0.4 पाई टू पाई. अभी ओमेगा एस का वैल्यू कितना हुआ? व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ ओमेगा एस? एस ओमेगा एस इज इक्वल टू इट इज 0.4 पाई, और हाईएस्ट वैल्यू ऑफ ओमेगा कितना अपना? पाई है, राइट? हैव यू अंडरस्टूड दिस पार्ट?
Yes, sir.
फॉर द ओमेगा
Yes, sir.
स्पेसिफिकेशन कळतं आता? अजून काय डिफिकल्टी याच्यामध्ये? एनी क्वेश्चन हियर फॉर एक्स एक्सिस व्हॅल्यू आयडेंटिफिकेशन? कोणाला काय डाऊट आहे का इथं? नाउ कॅन आय मूव टू द वाय एक्स एक्सिस? सॉरी, वाय एक्सिस. वाय एक्सिस 1 आपला हाईएस्ट वैल्यू है, राइट? एच ऑफ जे ओमेगा पहला वैल्यू कहां से कहां तक है? 0.9 से 1 तक है, तो 0.9 कहां पे आएगा अभी? कैन यू टेल मी व्हाट इज 0.9 हियर? हेलो, एम आई ऑडिबल?
Yes, sir.
बोलो ना यार, 0.9 कहां पे आएगा अभी? यहां पे आएगा 0.9 आपका, राइट? उसके बाद ये कहां पर है? नेक्स्ट वैल्यू कहां तक है? 0.2. जस्ट आपको जो वैल्यू दिया हुआ है तो उसके हिसाब से आपको रिलेट करना है. अंडरस्टूड? सो नाउ द वैल्यू ऑफ एच ऑफ ओमेगा इज वेरिंग फ्रॉम 0 to 1. इन बिटवीन वैल्यू क्या है? तो पहला स्टेज है आपका 0.2 का, और दूसरा स्टेज है आपका 0.9 का. अंडरस्टूड नाउ?
Yes, sir.
Any difficulty here? Now, by looking at this, you can write down the parameters. You can write down the specifications. ठीक है? So now, just draw this diagram. Have you taken the diagram? Diagram?
Yes, sir.
Diagram called है ना? Okay. So by looking at the diagram, now what are the specifications we can write? आता तरी सांगा. What are the specifications we can write with the diagram now? क्या लिख सकते हैं यहां पे? हेलो,
Omega P is 0.2 pi.
okay, omega p is equals to 0.2 pi is the first point. Then what next? Omega s is equals to 0.4 pi. Okay, then 1 divided by square root of 1 plus epsilon square is equals to 0.9, right? And then, and what is next? 1 divided by square root of 1 plus lambda square is equals to 0.2. Have you understood like how to write the specification for such cases? Ascler specification all, then you have to recall this example like graph and arrange the values according to the graph, right? Any question here? Any difficulty? Shall I proceed further?
Yes, sir.
Now, once if you know the value of this, तो हम यहाँ से क्या अल्फा का वैल्यू क्या एप्सिलॉन का वैल्यू कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं और इससे लैम्बडा का वैल्यू कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं, right? So once if you know the value of alpha and lambda, then what you can calculate? Can you calculate the value of epsilon and lambda here? Please calculate.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Calculate करो.
Yes, sir.
Just take square on both the side and calculate the value of epsilon. Yes, anybody has got the value of epsilon?
0.48.
0.484.
Okay, epsilon is equals to 0.484. Then what about lambda?
4.89.
It is
4.8.
4.898. How many of you have got this answer?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Got it.
Yes, sir.
Only 3 members. What about others?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
बाकीने करा रे बाबा नो एवढं सोपं कॅल्क्युलेशन आहे विदिन फ्रॅक्शन ऑफ लाईक विदिन 1 minute you will get the answer. उगा सकाळी सकाळी मस्त ताट होईन मोबाईल कानाला लावून बसला तर काय फायदा नाही त्याला. घरच्यांना काय आवडतं की खूप चांगलं करायला लागलात, खूप शिकायला लागलात. रिझल्ट काय येतो त्याचा? नल झिरो. As you are investing your time, try to learn the things also on that. Now, can you tell me the suitable formula for calculating the order here? अभी ये स्पेसिफिकेशन हमें पता है, तो ऑर्डर का फॉर्मूला क्या रहेगा अभी यहाँ पे? n is greater than or equals to
Log of lambda by epsilon divided by log of omega s upon omega p.
log of lambda by epsilon divided by log of omega s by omega p, right? अभी हमें सब पैरामीटर्स के वैल्यू पता है क्या नहीं?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Can you calculate
Yes,
the
sir.
order value now? Calculate it, let's see. Yes, what is the answer?
3.33.
3.338.
3.33.
The answer for the order is 3.34 or 33 we can write. So n is equals to, we have the value as 3.34. How many of you have got this value?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What is this? This is one, like step one we are doing, right? After with the calculation of specification, we have completed the step one. That is n we have calculated. N is greater than or equals to 3.34. Okay. What is the next step? दूसरा step क्या है आपला?
H of S.
Step 2 is
Round up the value.
to round up the value n. So n equals to कितना आया अभी? It is 4.
3.34.
4.
4. We are rounding up the value that to the next integer value. So n equals to 4 we have taken. Okay. Then what about next step? Step 3 is what?
H of S.
We are writing the h of s from the table. You just write one line. From the table for n equals to 4. From the table for n equals to 4. From the table for n equals to 4. The transfer function of normalized Butterworth filter is, the transfer function of normalized Butterworth filter is, क्या लिख सकते हैं अभी यहां पे? H of s is equals to 1 divided by, what I can write? भाई बताएंगे यहां पे? So you have to remember these transfer functions. कितना लिखना है यहाँ पे? n equals to 4 के लिए क्या वैल्यू है? s स्क्वायर प्लस 0.765 s plus 1, which is multiplied by s square plus 1.84 7s plus 1. ठीक है? Have you understood this step?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
What
sir.
is the next
Sir.
step? What is next one?
Cutoff frequency.
Step 4. Step 4. We are calculating the cutoff frequency. Just right? To find the cutoff frequency of the filter. To find the cutoff frequency of the filter for the given specification. For the given specification. What is the formula we are having? Formula क्या है अपना? Omega c is equals to. What is the formula? कोई बताएंगे मुझे?
Omega P
Omega
upon
P.
Omega p upon, हाँ
10 raised
बोलो,
to 0.1 alpha P minus
10
1
raised
raised to
to
1
0.1 alpha p minus 1 raised to
1 by 2n.
1 by 2n. Okay. Then अभी इसको एप्सिलॉन पैरामीटर में हमें कन्वर्ट करना है, राइट? तो एप्सिलॉन का फॉर्मूला क्या है अपना? व्हाट इज द फॉर्मूला ऑफ एप्सिलॉन? क्योंकि हमें अल्फा पी पता नहीं है यहाँ पे, लेकिन हमें एप्सिलॉन पता है. So what is the formula of epsilon?
Epsilon is equal
Epsilon is equals to under root 10 raised to 0.1 alpha p minus 1.
10 raised to 0.1 अल्फा p माइनस 1. ये अपना फार्मूला है. ठीक है? तो अभी इसको कैसा लिख सकते हैं हम? By looking at this, how we can write this? Omega p divided by, क्या लिख सकता हूं मैं यहां पे? Tell me now what I can write with reference to this.
Epsilon raised to 1 by n.
Epsilon raised to 1 by n. Okay, so this we can write it as epsilon raised to 1 by n. अभी हमें एप्सिलॉन का वैल्यू पता है, ओमेगा पी का वैल्यू पता है और n का वैल्यू पता है, राइट? देन कैलकुलेट इट्स वैल्यू नाउ. व्हाट इज ओमेगा पी? Omega p is how much? 0.2 pi divided by, what is epsilon? Epsilon is 0.484 to the power 1 to the power 4 it is, whole to the power 1 by 4. So what is the value of this? Omega c is equals to
0.752.
check करा के मैडम व्यवस्थित.
हाँ सर.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. 0.753.
0.753.
0.753 आ रहा है.
Yes sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is anybody has got 0.24 pi as the answer? नहीं आएगा शायद, ये कुछ थोड़ा गलत हुआ है. 1 by n, 1 by 4. Okay. So what is the answer?
0.752.
0. Can you repeat it?
0.752.
0.752. पाई भी मल्टीप्लाई किया है क्या आपने?
हाँ सर.
अगर पाई एज इट इज रखेंगे तो ये वैल्यू ऐसा आएगा. ठीक है, 0.24 इंटू पाई. बराबर है क्या? देखो 0.24 इंटू
हाँ
पाई आ रहा है.
सर. हाँ आता
ठीक
है
है
सर.
ना? आता है ना? Okay. So no problem. You can take either 0.752 or you can take 0.24 pi. ठीक है? Understood this? Now,
Yes sir.
what is next step? Step 5 क्या अपना? Step 5. What is step 5?
Find transfer function of HAFS.
Find, just write, to find a transfer function HA of S. To find transfer function HA of S. What we are writing? Transfer function HA of S. S should be replaced by what value? S divided by, क्या लेंगे? Let us take this 0.752. आसान हो जाएगा थोड़ा. ठीक है? Therefore, H of S is equals to, therefore, H of S is equals to, what we will write? We will write 1 divided by, the first term is again S square. So S divided by 0.752 square plus 0.765, 0 it is, 765 into S divided by 0.752 plus 1 is the first bracket. Then the second bracket we have again, it is S square is like, again we are writing it as S divided by 0.752 plus 1.765 847 into S divided by 0.752 plus 1. Just close the bracket. Complete the bracket here. यहाँ पे प्लस 1 है, just plus 1. Hope you are understanding this. फक्त s का value I have replaced it by the value s divided by 0.752. Can you simplify and tell me the answer? Just check the answer that it should be like 0.323 divided by s square plus 0.577s in terms of pi they have written. Yes, anybody has got the value?
Yes, sir.
कितना आया बोलो?
0.3164 divided by
हाँ.
s square plus 0.5625s plus 0.5625
Okay.
in another bracket s square plus
just a minute, madam. क्या है यहाँ पे 0. कितना आ रहा वैल्यू?
5625
5625.
0.5625
5625. तो यहाँ पे 3 लेते, चलो इसको. Okay. Then what about this?
s square plus
हाँ.
1.386s
1.386 आ रहा है क्या? Okay.
हाँ सर
386 yes plus
plus 0.5625
0.5625 or we'll take it as 3. ठीक है? कितने लोगों का आंसर आ रहा है ये?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So this is all about how to design in Butterworth filter, analog Butterworth filter it is. Analog Butterworth low pass filter we can say it is. Hope you all have understood the ways of designing the filter. 3 question घेतलाय मी, 3 different questions आहेत, right? So in each question there is some change in the way of asking the question. So now for practice you can go for the examples which are given for the assignments. So this is all about your 6th chapter. I have just left out with one topic, that is कौन सा बचा अभी? कोई बताएंगे मुझे? Which topic we have remained now? कोणता टॉपिक राहिलाय?
Implementation technique.
इम्प्लीमेंटेशन टेक्निक्स है या फाइनाइट वर्ड लेंथ इफेक्ट है? फाइनाइट वर्ड लेंथ इफेक्ट इज नॉट देयर फॉर योर सिलेबस. सिलेबस में जाओ जरा चेक करो एक बार. Huh? What is given? Whether it is implementation of techniques are given.
Yes, sir. At the end of fifth chapter also you told that at the end of sixth chapter we will learn the implementation techniques.
Okay. Okay. Implementation techniques is there. No problem. I thought that like finite word length and implementation technique is also there. ठीक है फिर finite word length अगर आपको नहीं है तो no problem. So implementation technique. Implementation techniques for FIR and IR both is there, right?
Yes, sir.
FIR and IR. So already we have discussed this. So we have to arrange it in properly, right? So can anyone interested to give the presentation on this? अभी मैं थोड़ा change करता हूँ अभी pattern. Just Google, refer करो, book refer करो. Whatever you want, you just do it. Can anyone prepare, or one or two members can prepare a presentation on this? Open choice to all. For any query, I am there to support you again. We almost we are left out with one major chapter and another one as small chapter. Like it requires hardly half an hour to complete, or max 1 hour. Can anyone take up this as a challenge? And all the thing is available on the Google. आप सर्च करेंगे तो सब मिलेगा आपको. Can you prepare a presentation and present it? Yes, anyone? Almost out of like 60 strength is there. So who want to take up this challenge? बोलती बंद झाला का सगळ्यांचा? हा? Or should I give the task now? मग मी देतो बरं का नाव आता. So I have to give the names then. द्यायचं का? Am I audible? ऐकू येतंय ना माझं बोलायचं?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then can anyone take up this task? See the situation. मग काय? I don't know what you people are having the goals. Chalo, let me take the names now. Let them prepare. प्रतीक, चला जरा चांगल्या लोकांचं नाव घेऊ आपण आता. Pratik,
Yes, sir.
you prepare a presentation on this and present it on Monday. Today is Saturday, na? Okay, you want more time or is it okay on Monday?
Okay, sir.
Monday you want to present it. Chala. One more candidate. Like at least like we will give it to the 2-3 members. Pratik is one candidate. Then who else is there again? Let me take the name. Roll number 27 is there. Leader. 27. Are you present for the lecture today? Nikita Bhosle. If you have any problem to communicate, put the message in the chat, madam. Chat, madam. Yes, okay. So you prepare for the presentation and present it on Monday. Is that okay for you on Monday? Or you want more time? Right, good. असं नावा घेतलं तरच करणार आहे तुम्ही, असं नसेल तर करायचं नाही का? We'll take one more candidate. Ankita is there. Ankita Sate. 24. 24.
Yes, sir.
हा मॅडम, सोमवारी प्रेझेंटेशन करायचं आहे तुम्हाला याच्याबद्दल. इम्प्लिमेंटेशन ऑफ FIR आणि IR टेक्निकचं प्रेझेंटेशन करून प्रेझेंट करायचं. चालेल?
हो, sir.
चालेल?
हो, हो.
Okay, right. Thank you. Thank you for accepting my instruction. 24, 27, and Pratik, 56, are going to present on this. Then we will have a discussion. Okay. So this is all about sixth chapter. So now let me take the attendance and we'll stop the session. We'll proceed further again. And today's absent numbers are roll number 23, 30, 31, 34, 40, 45, 48, 52, 53, 54, 58, 59, 60, 62, 63. बराबर? किसी का मिस नहीं हुआ यहाँ पे? Okay. Thank you. We'll close the session here.